Data is everywhere, but insights, that's where the real magic happens. If you are not converting the data into meaningful insights, then there is no use with the data. Right? Businesses today don't just need a dashboards. They need a data, people who understand how to clean, transform, and deliver answers. And that's exactly where the analytics engineer steps in. Analytics engineer basically bridges the gap between raw data and real insights by using SQL transformations and short business context. If you have ever wondered how to work with the data without getting lost in dozens of tools, then you are in the right place. Welcome to DataSurface, where we break down complex concepts into practical, visual, and simplified workflows in data engineering space. In our last video, we explored the 5 most in-demand data engineering roles like cloud engineer, analytics data engineer, pipeline builders, streaming specialist, and ML data engineer. Right? But here is the thing. Not everyone needs to explore the entire data universe. What if you want a focused path just enough to build pipelines, powers dashboards, and helps businesses make decisions? Well, that's where today's video comes in. We are diving into a simplified roadmap tailored for those who want to become an analytics data engineer, the most accessible yet high impact data engineering role in the market. We'll walk through 6 clear steps, no fluff, no long list of confusing tools, just the essentials you need to land confidently in the analytics engineering space. Let's get started. Let me show you what the job actually looks like in the real world. So here is the complete analytics focused data engineering workflow, simplified around just a few core tools like SQL, data warehouse, Snowflake, and dbt. It all starts with the data sources, structured systems like a CRM, Oracle, SQL databases, and semi-structured ones like JSON, logs, API calls, and IoT feeds. So the data flows from this data sources into the Snowflake cloud platform, which act as both your data lake and data warehouse. As an analytics engineer, your primary role is going to bring the data from these sources into the Snowflake. Inside Snowflake, you will organize the data into layers like a raw, staging, and analytic, and apply clean tested transformations using dbt. So once you bring the data into the raw layer, you are going to use the transformation tool called dbt, and you can transform the data and you make it available in the staging or further in analytics layer. So these naming conventions, it could be different. Either you can use raw integrated presentation, anything you can use. Once the data is analytics ready, you deliver it to the BI layer where teams use dashboards, reports, and business insights to make smarter decision, right? And here is the best part. This whole system can be built with just few focused skills like SQL, warehouse, Snowflake, cloud platform, dbt. So how do you actually get there? Let me walk you through 6-step roadmap that will take you from complete beginner to building your first real pipeline as an analytics engineer. Let's start with the step 1, grasp data fundamentals. So as a data engineer, you should get familiar with all buzzwords, keywords, terminologies which we'll use in the data engineering space. So like, what is the data, how the data is going to be key element for the business, and what is mean by OLTP, OLAP, and data lake, what is mean by pipeline, batch ingestion, streaming ingestion, like all these terminologies you should be familiar with. All these give you the mental framework to think like a data engineer. Then move on to the step 2, learn SQL. SQL is your daily tool used for querying, modeling, and transforming the data. If you want to master one thing, make this. Then once you are comfortable with the SQL, move on to the step 3, learn Snowflake. So in the step 3, you should start with the build your cloud foundations. Start by understanding key services in any platform like AWS, Azure, or GCP, especially focusing on storage, compute, and access control. From there, explore data warehouse fundamentals as well. How the modern data warehouses stores and process massive volume of data efficiently. What are the data warehouse fundamental principles also? Should be able to understand it. And then comes the star of the show, Snowflake, a cloud native data platform that simplifies storage, compute, scalability, and transformation. In this roadmap, Snowflake will be your playground. And trust me, it's one of the best place to learn real world analytics data engineering. Now, once you are comfortable with the Snowflake, Move on to the next step 4. Let's hands on with the DBT. So the DBT is the heart of analytics engineering. It lets you write a modular, testable SQL transformations and document your pipeline like a real code. So once you are comfortable with the step 4, move on to the step 5. Once you build the data models, you need to deploy them safely. So learn Git for version control and try CI/CD tools like GitHub or Azure DevOps for code deployment. So the final step, put all together, pull data into Snowflake, model it with DBT, deploy using Git, and connect it to the a BI tool like a Tableau or Power BI. That's all. How simple it is, right? You don't need to juggling for dozens of tools to landing into the data engineering space, especially if you are aiming to the analytics data engineering space. So these are the top three key skills: SQL, Snowflake, and DBT. Just focus on these three, maintain consistency, and learn from starting to advanced level. That would be enough. So this is your path to becoming an analytics engineer. Simple, modern, and super relevant in today's cloud first world. Right? If you want to go deeper, check out our data fundamentals playlist. It will cover OLTP, OLAP, data lakes, pipelines, all buzzwords which we'll use in the data engineering space. Also, you can check out, there are dedicated playlists for Snowflake and DBT. Will help you to build your first pipeline step by step. If this video is found helpful, give a thumbs up and subscribe the DataSurface, your guide to become a future-proof data career. Start our journey today and we'll see you in the next one.